Title: Whispers of the Midnight Curse. 22-year-old Emily Morgan lived alone in a quiet apartment on the outskirts of Blackwood Town. After the tragic death of her parents in a car accident, she had no one left. She had just started her job as a librarian and spent most of her days buried in books, far from the chaos of the outside world. But her nights were not so peaceful. It started with strange dreams, shadows crawling on her bedroom walls, whispers echoing from the corners, and distant screams no one else could hear. She would wake up every night at exactly 3:03 a.m., drenched in sweat, her heart racing. At first, she thought it was just stress, but then the pain began. One morning, Emily woke up and noticed deep red scratches across her back. She had no memory of how they got there. Her bed sheets were torn, and her nails had blood beneath them. Panic gripped her chest. She went to the doctor, but they found nothing unusual. No signs of mental illness or sleepwalking. The dreams continued. Each night, they became darker, more violent. She saw grotesque faces grinning at her, eyes bleeding black tears, and hands grabbing her from the shadows. And every time she woke up, a new wound appeared on her body. Bite marks on her thighs, bruises on her arms, deep cuts across her ribs. But she lived alone. One night, she saw him clearly for the first time. Tall, pale, eyes glowing red. His long, bony fingers crawled across her skin as he hovered over her in the dream. She couldn't move or scream. She felt every touch, every cold breath on her neck. And when she woke up, gasping and trembling, she found blood on her pillow and a black feather on her bedsheet. From that night onward, the physical attacks worsened. Her skin showed whip-like lashes. Her lips were bruised. It felt as if something was trying to break her, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Emily tried telling her friend, Sarah. "You need help, Emily," Sarah said gently, but her eyes were full of fear. "This sounds like sleep paralysis, or maybe you're hurting yourself without knowing." "I'm not," Emily cried. "These things are real. Something comes every night. It touches me, it hurts me. I can't stop it." Sarah avoided her after that. Even the priest she approached refused to help. "This girl is cursed," he whispered. "What haunts her is not of this world. Some doors, once opened, can never be closed." Emily was alone. Desperate, Emily turned to old books and ancient rituals. From the library basement, she found a dusty volume titled The Eyes Beyond Sleep. The book spoke of sleep demons, spirits that enter dreams and feed on fear, pain, and energy. Some were ancient entities born from curses and dark magic. One such entity was named Alzarath, a demon who visited his victims in dreams and left real wounds on their bodies. There was a way to escape, the book claimed, but it required entering the dream world willingly and breaking the bond by facing the demon in its realm. At midnight, Emily lit black candles around her bed, drew the protective sigils from the book on her floor, and chanted the incantation written in Latin. She felt her body go numb. The room darkened, and then she was standing in a cold, mist-covered forest. All around her, evil spirits hovered. Women without eyes, children with missing limbs, hanged men swinging from invisible ropes. They whispered her name. "Emily, Emily." From behind a crooked tree, Alzarath appeared, his eyes burning like fire. "You came to me willingly," he hissed. "Are you ready to suffer forever?" "No," Emily shouted. "I came to end this." Alzarath raised his hand, and the spirits lunged at her. They scratched, bit, and clawed. Emily screamed in pain as her skin tore open. But she remembered the final words from the book. "You cannot kill what is not alive, but you can steal its power by offering no fear." So Emily stood still. She let them attack, her face stoic. "I am not afraid of you," she said through her tears. "You live on fear. I won't give you any more." The spirits froze. Alzarath roared in fury. He charged at her, but the moment his claws touched her, she reached out and grabbed the mark on his chest, the same sigil she had drawn in her world. He screamed. The forest trembled. Trees caught fire. The spirits wailed in agony. And then, everything went black. Emily woke up on the floor of her apartment. The candles were melted, the air thick with smoke. But she felt different. She rushed to the mirror. No bruises, no scratches, no pain. She checked her body, completely healed. For the first time in months, she didn't feel watched or touched or cursed. The nightmares never returned. EP, Elogue, the final whisper. A week passed. Emily smiled again, returned to work, and even met Sarah for coffee. Life slowly started to feel normal. But one evening, while cleaning her apartment, she found a note under her bed, a piece of black paper with red ink. It read, "Fear forgets, but we never do." And right next to it, a black feather,